Spartans, and welcome back to Spartan Weekly. I'm your host, Maggie Stenberg, and we couldn't be happy to have you here. This bright weather has brought us some stories on the reality fair and Student Council's Spring Fling Carnival. With the year coming to an end, conference and regionals for spring sports have been approaching and have already happened for some. Sports reporter Natalie Schultz is here with your Spartan scoreboard from these exciting events.
Actually, Maggie, it's Gavin with this week's sports and scores. On May 18th, girls soccer headed down to Rice Lake where they had a tough loss, 4-3. Also on May 19th, baseball had a doubleheader against New Richmond. They lost the first game 7-0 and won the second game 4-1. On May 20th, softball was at home against Chippewa Falls, where they had another win 7-5. On May 22nd, girls and boys track headed down to Hudson for the regional meet against 7 different schools. Girls placed 4th and the boys placed 7th. Also, big congratulations to Isaiah, Essien, Taylor McMeekin, and Josie Hansen on earning your regional champ titles in your events. On May 23rd, girls soccer and baseball both had games yet again. Girls soccer was at home against Menominee, where they had a huge win, 3-0. And baseball was at Hibbing, where they took the win, 6-3. On May 16th, reporter Natalie Schultz had the opportunity to interview 3 of our best track athletes. Roll the footage.
I'm Spartan Sports Center reporter Natalie Schultz here with Daryl. And what are the events you do? Can you just tell me some of them you do?
I do the 100 meters, the 200 meters, and a 4x1.
Okay, how has the season been going for you?
Right now it's going really great. Just waiting to get to that state level. And yeah, it's going really good.
Yeah, we've been watching you and you've been doing really good. So what have you struggled with and how have you overcome that this season?
Definitely getting recovered from last year. A little injury happened. And it's just been working on it last summer, and it's been going well.
How does it feel to consistently keep breaking records?
It feels good. I'm still not taking it in yet, but once I hit that state, I think I'll hit it, and it would hit me too.
Amazing job. I'm Spartan Sports Center reporter Natalie Schultz here in a rainbow. What events do you do?
I do shot put and discus.
That's fun. Do you have any future plans in athletics moving on?
Yeah, I plan to go to UWS for discus and throw.
That's great to hear. Okay, how has the season been going for you so far?
It's been going really good. I've been hitting quite a few PRs lately, moving for ranks of conference.
Yeah, we've been hearing that you've been doing pretty good. If you could say any advice to any new or upcoming track people, what would you say to them?
I would say probably just stick with the program. Once you stray away from it, it's not going to be, and I know it's hard at first.
Yeah.
As long as you stick with it, you'll obviously do better and better every year.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the advice. I'm Spartan Sports Center reporter Natalie Schultz here with Savannah Leopold. As a senior, what has been your favorite part this season, as your last season?
I think just the team in general. There's a lot of underclassmen, and being able to be a role model for them is really good thing to look forward to.
That's amazing to hear. What struggles have you gone through these past 4 years, and how have you overcome them?
Definitely COVID sucks because we barely had a track season. We didn't freshman year, but sophomore year. So just overcoming that, it can basically do anything.
Yes, definitely COVID was a hard year, but we've all overcome it. But who or what has motivated you to become the person you are?
Definitely my dad. I think that's obvious to everybody, but really he just motivates me to always do my best no matter what and push myself when I don't even think I can. So yeah.
We wish track the best of luck in their future, and we can't wait to see how these seniors finish out their season. That's all for this week's scores. I'm Gavin Rivord, and back to you, Maggie.
Congrats to our spring sports, and we wish you the best of luck heading into regionals and sectionals. This week and the last were full of festivities for students, from a carnival brought to us by our awesome student council to a reality fair teaching business skills. To bring you a look into the fun, here's Spartan Spin's Jayme Ivy with a look into each of those events.
Students made sure to close out last week with a ton of fun and life skills. Last Thursday, May 18th, SHS's student council held a carnival at the end of the day, where students got to take part in many different activities such as tug-of-war, tin can alley, lots of face painting, and lots of dunks. The carnival was a part of the Student Council's Spring Dress-Up Week, where students dressed to impress in the different themes of each day. Overall, students in every grade had a bundle of fun with lots of activities, and some even got a chance to take a look at the Spartan Spin's third print edition of the year. The next day, dozens of business students gathered in the main gym for the business store, where students who already have a grasp on a future career went to make decisions on housing, transportation, and other utilities.
We got to choose our job and we got our income, and we got to choose if we were married, single, had kids, or had pets, and we have to survive through and get down to under $100.
The ultimate goal is, can they survive reality for 1 month? So we're hoping that the students make good financial decisions and they come within $100 of their total monthly income for the month.
Several local businesses attended with the same goal in mind of making sure the students are well equipped to survive and be knowledgeable about the cost of their utilities in the future.
I think it's super important. I know we had talked about it, because coming here to help these kids get a view of what their future might hold is really important. And for us to be here, it's nice that we're able to help them out.
Jayme Ivy, the Spartan Spin.
Looks like our students have had a blast over the past few weeks. Thanks again, Jayme. Continuing with the topic of spring fling, reporter Gavin Rivord is asking students about their favorite dress-up days in this week's segment of Gabbing with Gavin. Roll the footage.
What was your favorite game from the carnival?
Milk jug toss. The dunk tank. I like the ring toss. The bean bags.
Aaron Johnson being in dunk tank.
Aaron getting dunked. The pie eating contest.
Thanks, Gavin. Just a reminder that if you're interested in being in the webcast, look out for Gavin with his camera throughout the week. Before we close out the episode, reporter Corbin is here with your announcements, as well as a look into a breaking news story.
Thanks, Maggie. I'm filling in for Caleb for this week's announcements. Coming up, there's no school on May 29th. Seniors turn in laptops May 31st, and all other students turn them in June 7th. Graduation is June 2nd, and if you're interested in the Pride Walk, check out the sign up at Miss HK's room 3110. Lastly, check out spartanspin.com for more news. Moving on, last week, a window in the north end of the commons by the gyms shattered. The window was believed to have broken due to the building shifting and changes in weather. I was there on the scene.
I'm here at the end of the commons by the Ox Gym. We were informed as of this morning by our custodial staff that the building shifted, causing this window behind me to break, and the custodial staff is hoping to repair it later this morning. We'll keep you posted with further news.
The interior shattered layer has been removed but hasn't been replaced. Back to you, Maggie.
Thanks, Ella, and be sure to check out our new print in the Spartan Spin Room 2115. That's all for this week's episode. I'm your host, Maggie Stenberg, and thanks for taking a spin with us. Who was gonna tell me? No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. It's me. I'm the problem. Oh, yeah, I already put print in there. Don't worry, guys. I got you. Sure, it's your side, I count.
Blooper master, let's go.
I've never been on the TV before.
Part was of the...
Jed, can we get a comment on socks?
They're lovely today.
Okay. So what are you wearing?
Target socks.
Oh, Target socks.
On clearance.
Oh, on
$2.98.
$2.98?
Yeah.
Brother, that's a deal.